All right, everybody, welcome back to the next installment of restoring the Lisa Marie. It's going to be a short one. It's going to be talking about roughing in the electrical system here. And this was undertaken over the last couple days here. Let me open the doors here to get a little bit of light. You'll see that the old converter box is still in place here. And close this fridge up here. And I wanted to, I guess I could go to the back and let a little more light in here so we can show you guys what's been done with the rough-in electrical. This is not the final tie down, but it's running all the various new lines that need to be run. They're all going to be snugged in. Here, let me go ahead and open the door here too. You'll see the most prominent feature is the armored cable wire running from actually that area over there by the converter box all the way up here, and it's snaking in to provide power, a 120 power feed for a microwave oven. And I'm using armored cable because I'm running 120 volts and I want it to be secure in case somebody would ever have a loose, drive a nail or a screw, which they shouldn't because there'll be paneling on the other side of that. I have some 12 volt wiring down here that's going to be secured underneath of this area here. This will also have a panel on the back of it. The water pump is in position here, so the power lines for that have been run. And in addition, there's a new line. The black one that runs around here is the power line for the 12 volt outlet up here, and I'll show you that over here. And that's coming all the way over here and is looped in this position, and this will provide a 12 volt type cigarette lighter outlet, as well as 2 USB ports for charging. And you're now seeing the other side here, the armored cable that's been run and secured under there. And as I said, a panel will be on the front of that, so there'll be no chance of anything in theory happening to that. So the microwave feed is going to come up through the back here. We're going to half this cabinet here so a microwave will sit on top, and that'll open up that area, so that'll be a nice thing. In addition, there's various other loops here. There's a 120 outlet is going to be at the dinette area. There's also a 120 over here that's already existing. So from one 120 outlet is now going to step up to 3 120 outlets, and over here will be positioned for having there's another 12 volt cigarette outlet lighter and USB that's going to be over here in the jungle room area. So the wiring has been run for that, and you'll also see there's some wiring going down through the bottom of the coach here. And this is going to supply some LED lighting up to the grill area of the Lisa Marie, which will look pretty cool. That's running under the coach, and it's secured up on the frame. It's oil and gasoline resistant sheathing on that. There's also a cable running up here that's going to a feed here that's going to feed the LED lights that are going to ring the coach here. And that'll be pretty cool. It'll look pretty awesome if we get that put in place. Over here, there's going to also be a 12 volt feed that's going to put an awning LED up here too. That should be pretty interesting. And I'm going to use the old 12 volt feed from the cigarette lighter to accomplish that. So all the rough-in wiring is done. I re-energized the old converter box here just to get that going so that the coach could be moved. It has been re-grounded to the chassis. You can see the ground strapping that is running down into the coach there. Very essential to have good grounding. So Everything will be armored and protected, and then when things get put in place, it'll be one of the last jobs to cut in the new converter box. Marshall's a bit nervous that it could get damaged while we're swinging, frames around for the dinette and all that. So that was a major accomplishment to get that rough-in wiring done. I'm making sure to. I also took a lot of time to figure out where each of the runs went. There is no schematic, so I'm developing one for the coach, and it took quite a bit of time to use the multimeter to test and see where the various power leads are going. So I'm also respecting the color coding of the leads. So, okay, there it is, everybody. The next chapter in restoring the Lisa Marie, roughing in the electrical.